kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make a fault line cake. Now it's not super new, they came out last year, but this is the first time I've had the chance to make one. I'm going to show you my version. They look outstanding, but they're actually really easy. I've got a crumb coated cake here, I've got some soft vanilla buttercream, and all you need to do is add some buttercream around here and attach some sprinkles. So I'm just going to take my palette knife, which is a small one, because I want a band around the centre of the cake that's about a third of the kind of height. So I'm just pushing that buttercream around the middle of the cake, using my palette knife in a backwards and forwards motion. I'd say like a few millimetres thickness, because I want to have enough that it's going to kind of hold all of my sprinkles. My line isn't straight, I'm not doing like a really straight band. Do it kind of jaggedy, because the whole point of this is that it's a fault line. It's as if the cake has cracked open to reveal the sprinkly innards. So that's kind of quite rough. Take my palette knife, just clean it off a bit, and just smooth it round so it's kind of looking fairly level. This cake was chilled, by the way, before I did it, because you want to kind of crumb coat it, put it in the fridge, and then do the fresh layer, because I don't want sprinkles to stick anywhere else. So, onto the sprinkles. You can do any version you like here. I've got some really fantastic ones from my lovely friends at Truly Sprinkles. This isn't an ad, they're just brilliant. They literally, if you love sprinkles, check it out. They have got every sprinkle known to man. So I've kind of created my own little mix here, and I'm also adding a little special. They look like little bars, like metallic bars, and I love them. These are made by using spaghetti, so they're quite hard, so I would say take them off the cake before you eat those, because they will break your teeth. They just look so pretty. Make sure you've got your cake in a nice big tray, because when I put the sprinkles on, they are going to ping all over the shop. They're going to go all over the floor and everywhere, and Lola's going to be really cross with me. Nice big handful, and all you need to do is just literally press it up at the top, and just allow them to kind of sit onto the band. You see that? Press it on until you go all the way around the cake and get a nice band of sprinkles. So that's looking really good. And I'm just going to add a few of these. I just think they look really fun. I think I need to stop now with the sprinkles. I think I'm sprinkled out. So that's that. Get it done like this. I'm just going to clean this up here, and then I'm going to put it back in the fridge for about half an hour to an hour, and then they'll all be stuck into the buttercream, and I can come back and do my overlay with my buttercream. I'm back. Here it is. So it's been in the fridge, as you see, nice and firm. Those sprinkles aren't going anywhere. It's time to go over with the buttercream. So I need to put a band of buttercream around here and a band around here, and then do the top. Simple as that. Smallish palette knife. And I'm just going to go round the bottom, making a nice thick band, because I kind of want it to look like it's 3D, like standing out proud of the sprinkles. Don't need to be neat, that's the whole point. It needs to look like it's been busted open. So just do wiggly waggly. See a bit there. I don't want to have it so wiggly waggly, just, you know, there's wiggly waggly and then there's wiggly waggly, isn't there, at the end of the day, you know. Make sure you clean your equipment as you go, because no one likes a dirty palette knife. I'm just keeping my palette knife at a nice straight angle. I'd say I want like a good 4 or 5 millimetres thickness band around the bottom. I'm just going over it just to smooth the kind of palette-y lines along the surface. It's actually really satisfying doing this. Now I'm going to do the same on the top. Load it up, and I'm just going to go over, just covering my sprinkle line. As you can see, it's kind of coming along. Imagine if there was a huge earthquake and then sprinkles just came out from the Earth's crust. I'm going to go round like I did on the bottom and just smooth it. So it doesn't, at the moment you can see the edge looks a bit sort of puffy and sort of bubbly, so just taking my palette knife and just... So I'm just literally paletting that on the top to come out to my top edge. So yeah, it looks a bit of a mess. So now I'm just going to take another clean one, and I'm going to just go around the top with my palette knife, flat against the cake, give it a bit of a spin, bit of a backwards and forwards motion just to get rid of those air bubbles on there. Bring that nice and flush again, so just use my palette knife, just clean it every time now because this is like the final layer, so I don't want to have any sort of snagging bits or any catching bits. Look at that, that looks really cool, I think. They're all kind of jiggly-jaggly, wiggly-waggly. It's busting out of the buttercream. That's gonna go back in the fridge for about half an hour, and then we can come back and paint the cracks. It's nice and firm. Now I'm just gonna add a final bit of detail. So I'm gonna use some edible paint just to go around the kind of fault line crack and along the top. This is a ready-made edible paint, but you can use luster dust and alcohol if you want. You can do any type you like. And I'm just going all the way around the kind of like broken edge of the buttercream. And that's just gonna add a nice metallic accent. There we go, so that's my top bit done. So just a little bit golden there, and now I'm just gonna do a little bit around the top, just very, very just some flecks just going around the top. Not too much, almost slightly broken. There we go, that's it. I'm gonna choose my favorite bit, because when you're doing cakes, you always got a good front bit. So here we go, that's my favorite bit. It's hard to choose actually, but there we go. There you have it, the fault line cake. Everything you need to make it, it's just down there below. So crack on and get faulting. Lotus, don't shake your head. What would you say?